Good afternoon. We're calling to order our commission organizational and regular meeting. We always start our meetings with silent prayer followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. But as we go into silent prayer, I'm going to ask for a special prayer for California and those who are suffering and impacted through the wildfires. And I know there are a lot of our citizens who have relatives and friends who are being affected and have lost their homes. So if you just do a special prayer for that. We also like to give a special prayer. Today is a day of mourning to our oldest president in the history, Mr. Jimmy Carter, President Carter. Please keep him. I know the funeral is going on right now. He was amazing philanthropist and president. So if you could add him to the prayer, his family to the prayer list as well. Amen. Please rise for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. At this time, I'd like to have a public swearing in. I was blessed to be reelected to the county commission with 218,338 votes. Thank you. When I was elected 4 years ago, we had COVID, and I was unable to have a swearing in the county building. I've had a chance to be elected to city council, and I was sworn in city council chambers. I was elected to the state house and was sworn in at the state house chambers. But I have been elected now twice, and I have not had a chance to be sworn in these chambers. And I know my colleagues have had the opportunity. But I think I owe it to the people that elected me to have a public swearing in inside the county chambers because they work super hard. Some of you all are here today. So I've asked Judge-elect Rich Moore, who made history as the first African American to be elected to the Hamilton County Court of Appeals in history, to come and swear me in, and I'm going to come around and get sworn in. Can we go this way?
Okay, please repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Alicia Reese,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio.
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
Will administer justice without respect to persons,
will administer justice without respect to persons,
and will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent upon me as Hamilton County Commissioner.
oh boy,
Sure, I'll break it up.
break it down,
And will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform
will faithfully and impartially perform
and discharge
and discharge
all of the duties incumbent upon me
all the duties that are incumbent upon me
as Hamilton County Commissioner,
as Hamilton County Commissioner,
according to the best of my ability
according to the best of my ability
and understanding.
and understanding.
This I do as I shall answer unto God.
This I do as I shall answer unto God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to have my supporters and family, friends, if we could take a picture real quick. Thank you all for coming through the snow and bad weather. Thank you very much. As we go into our organization meeting, I remember uh, 2 years ago when we did this, we passed the gavel along to each of us get a chance to serve as president for 2 years. And I remember Commissioner Dumas was reelected. We did the swearing in, and then she gave her comments and then passed the gavel. And so we want to keep in that theme. I want to first of all thank God. I want to thank all of the voters that voted for me to be a county commissioner, because you cannot be a president of a county commission without winning a county commissioner seat. The county commission is set up a little bit different than the other entities that I've served in at the city and the state. We are a little bit different. It's almost like having 3 mayors, because we are individually elected and we each have the same powers. And so I want to thank the voters for allowing me to be a county commissioner and then having the opportunity to serve as president. And today we will have a new president, as we each have an opportunity to serve in president capacity. And all 3 of us now have had that opportunity. I want to say that I'm very thankful to our board and the administration and to the voters, because in the last 2 years, I'm very pleased about the things we've been able to accomplish. We've balanced budgets with healthy reserves, no layoffs, no one lost their jobs, ensuring competitive wages, cost of living adjustments for non-bargaining employees, as well as getting bargaining employees' contracts completed with additional pay. We closed a $50 million gap without one loss of jobs. We also invested $50 million in affordable housing, the largest in the history of Hamilton County, that focus on seniors, reentry, disability, and now tiny homes. We also have invested $6 million in a property tax relief program, which helped people stay afloat in a very tough time. $3 million in senior citizen home repairs and utility program for the first time to help seniors fix up their homes and stay in their homes. Property tax rollback that was promised to the voters in 1997, but they never really realized it. We've been able to do it twice in the 4 years. And so this year, your 2025 tax comes with a 30% rollback on the Hamilton County portion. We made capital improvements in the Justice Center, enhanced law enforcement funding, renovations, consolidations of the 911 EMA building, which is on its way and anticipated to be completed in 2025. We did something majorly historic. We closed the financial gap with $20 million for a regional safety complex. Many may know it as the gun range in Lincoln Heights. I know Commissioner Dumas, you're gonna be like, not that name, but we gotta make sure they know that. Formerly known as the gun range in Lincoln Heights. And we said shovel in the ground. I said it my state of the county, and we put a shovel in the ground. The 513 relief bus, a new way of doing mobile services. Other cities are trying to pick up on it, but we were first. Free health services, social services, economic services, helping over 30,000 people, and $100 million in rental assistance. We also opened the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame. We went from rocks to an innovative tourism attraction with over 86,000 tourists and many national and international awards. We opened an Office of Youth that helped 27,000 young people. That's amazing. We also opened the county's first ever Office of Small Business and had two small business days that helped 2,000 businesses. And we did $17 million in grants. We did a pitch night for innovative entrepreneurs. We had a facade program that's going to help business districts out in the county areas. An SBA 504 loan program, one of a kind, to have down payment assistance programs to help small businesses own their buildings. We have an MBE, WBE, SBE program with a goal of $70 million in spending over the next 5 years. Never been done before. The Greater Cincinnati Realist Day, which helped now have a partnership with the Port Authority, and they're charged with now selling 25% of the Port Authority's care homes to help and increase Black home ownership. We hosted the first Black Business Day where over 100 diverse businesses were here to partner with Robert Bell and others on how to do business with the county. No more taxation without participation. And then veterans. We stepped up, hosted the first ever Veterans Appreciation Day, held at the Great American Ballpark, helping over 3,000 veterans, and we passed the largest veteran services budget in the history of Hamilton County to help more veterans. And today, we will be appointing 3 new people to serve on the Veteran Services Board. We supported community-focused investments of $2.5 million, community revitalization grants of $1.25 million, and large event grants, and the list goes on. We finally had the Cancer Caucus event with the 513 Relief Bus community engagement and provided a new cancer screening for prostate cancer to fight this cancer disease. We also worked together, our board, to address overland flooding, modernizing aging infrastructure, and promoting recycling, waste reduction, and sustainability. We made investments in community-based Wi-Fi that never had Wi-Fi or broadband in our county, bridging the digital divide. We launched the COVID-19 Economic Recovery and Task Force. We initiated a study of a youth amateur sports complex to bring in more revenue, tourism dollars to the county and focus on recruiting, retaining statewide, national, and regional, and more scholarships for our young people. And we champion historic investments like Loop Capital, the first ever African-American company to handle investments for Hamilton County's real estate partnerships and more. We've diversified our boards, and we've done so much more. I'm excited and proud of the work that we've been able to do in the last 2 years with this board. I'm thankful to have served as the president, and I look forward as we move forward with continuing to have more work to be done. But I want to also be very clear. I'm elected as a county commissioner, each of us, independently elected. All 3 of us have a responsibility and an individuality to stand on the things and stand up for the people that elected us. Alicia Reese will continue to do what I said I was going to do and the reason that I ran, to shake it up, to open up the process, and to take on a system that has left too many people behind. So I will continue to do that. The people sent me back to do it. And I also want to indicate that each of us work independently. I don't work for the commissioners, and the commissioners don't work for me. The administration works for all 3 of us. And I want to make that very, very clear. Our employer is the people that voted for us, put us here, and of course, asked us to represent the entire county. So I'll continue to push for one Hamilton County. I'm excited about the state of the county and how open it was and record number of people that attended, and I look forward to continuing to serve. As I get ready to close out and turn the gavel over, I do want to highlight, I think, one typo that's on our agenda. It's item number 8. It's a resolution on committees that we would be serving on. One of the things I also ran for is to educate people. What does the county do and how do we work? Unlike City Hall, the county does not have county committees. City Hall, you got a health committee or finance committee and those kind of things. Our major committee is on Tuesday and Thursday. And those are the two that we have to be committed to. At the end of the year, I had an unexpected emergency medical procedure. And so, maybe the information didn't get back correctly. But on the committees, it has my name. And my mother always taught me the only thing you have is your name. It has my name incorrectly with a committee that I am unable to serve on. I did some checking to the ORC to see what committees do we have to serve on. And the ORC indicated that there are only a few committees that we have to serve on. And of course, OKI, it says that you have to have 2 members, although all 3 of us serve. Management, Ohio Emergency Management, we all have to serve on that. But one of those committees, a lot of these committees, these are committees that we'd like to serve on, but do not have to serve on it. I wanted to make sure I had it because I want to always make sure I'm consistent with Ohio Revised Code. And according to Ohio Revised Code 5502.26, countywide emergency management, we have to serve on. But it says OKI, it says at least 1 member. All 3 of us are on it. I have no problem with that. Ohio, it has that we have to be on it because we did a resolution for all 3. But I don't want to be put in a position, and I don't think this was the intent, but I want to make sure where people begin to put my name on committees that I did not agree to. People begin to sign my name on things I did not agree to. The only thing you have is your name. And I independently ran, and got 218,338 votes. And those are my folks that I have to answer to. So I would hope when we get to item number 8, it has my name. And like I said, I had a medical emergency, and I'm going to make sure I deal with that. But I already submitted what I can serve on. Now, when I was president, as you'll see, president has a lot of committees we have to serve on. Vice president, a lot of committees. But it has a committee on here, Southwest Regional Workforce, and I indicated that I could not serve on that committee at this time. They meet at 8:30 in the morning. They got some other things, and I have some things that I promised the voters, and I've got some other things. So I cannot serve on there. So I was just surprised the day that I got here. We've been gone for the holidays, and I've been recovering, and I would show up today, and it would have my name. So I don't want to start 2025 on the wrong track, because I would not allow any commissioner, myself, I would not put their name on something that they have not approved. So I would hope that on item number 8, we would move to strike that committee from my name. And maybe there can be an administrator who we do control. Maybe there's someone from the administration that could be on that. But I want to make a difference between the administration and an elected commissioner. Administration works for us. Commissioner, I work for the people. So I don't work for any other commissioner. I don't work for no chief of staffs. They work for us. So I want to get the pecking order in some kind of condition. So I would recommend that maybe an administrator or one of our folks in the administration, our administrator can pick that because the people work for him. Maybe he can pick someone who can serve, but it is not in the ORC. It is not a requirement. I think we got the senator here. It's not in the ORC. She's with Ohio. But it's not in the Ohio Revised Code, and everything that I have agreed to serve on is in the Ohio Revised Code, and I'm interested in doing that. Anything outside of that, I am not at liberty to serve. So I wanted to put that on the table so that people don't say there's any surprises, but I think maybe it's a typo on item number 8, and I would like to get that maybe strike that particular committee. Maybe it can be sent to the prosecutor's office. Y'all can look into it. Or Mr. Aludo can appoint someone to serve. I've served on that board before, but who can serve on that board and do it justice. So those are the things that I have. I'm looking forward to a great 2025. I know it's going to be tough. A lot of changes at the national level and a lot of challenges for us, and I'm up to rolling up our sleeves and taking on those challenges. With that, I make a motion to adjourn 2024. Let's go back. I make a motion to approve the minutes of the previous session.
Second.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Commissioner Treehouse?
Yes.
Commissioner Summer Dumas?
Yes.
I make a motion to adjourn 2024.
Second.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Commissioner Treehouse?
Yes.
Commissioner Summer Dumas?
Yes. I make a motion nominating Commissioner Dreehouse to act as temporary president of the Board of County Commissioners.
Second.
Commissioner Summer Dumas?
Yes.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Commissioner Treehouse?
Yes.
I make a motion nominating Leslie Hervey to act as the temporary clerk of the Board of County Commissioners.
Second.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Commissioner Treehouse?
Yes.
Commissioner Summer Dumas?
Yes. I make a motion nominating Commissioner Dreehouse as president of the Board of County Commissioners for the year 2025.
Second.
Commissioner Summer Dumas?
Yes.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Commissioner Treehouse?
Yes. I make a motion nominating Stephanie Summerow Dumas to serve as the vice president of the Board of County Commissioners for the year 2025.
Second.
Commissioner Treehouse?
Yes.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Commissioner Summer Dumas?
Yes.
What do we do? Okay, that was temporary, okay. I make a motion nominating Leslie Hervey to serve as the clerk of the Board of County Commissioners.
Second.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Commissioner Treehouse?
Yes.
Commissioner Summer Dumas?
Yes. I make a motion nominating Christy Rachel and Jeff Aludo to serve as deputy clerk of the Board of County Commissioners for the year 2025.
Second.
Commissioner Summer Dumas?
Yes.
Commissioner Treehouse?
Yes.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
I make a motion to pass a resolution designating members of the Board of County Commissioners to serve on various committees, councils, and boards for the year 2025.
Madam,
Second.
excuse me. I asked on number 8, it has my name on it, on serving on a board that I cannot serve on. I brought that up earlier. So I'd like to remove that because otherwise I'm voting against Alicia Reese that has Alicia Reese on it.
So, Commissioner, I have a
Can I-
comment towards this. So every year we do this reorganizing, and we do this committee work as well. So it is fair to say that of all the committees that we serve on, as you say, some of them are dictated by the ORC. Some, though, are a collective responsibility of this board, and there are 9 of those total. They deal with solid waste, stormwater, economic development, the Board of Revision. There are a number of them. And so from my vantage point, this is a shared responsibility. It's always been a shared responsibility, and we sort through how many committees we're going to serve on and which ones we're going to serve on. And so from my vantage point, it is only fair that we collectively share in that responsibility. And so as you look at the list of committees that have been designated to each one of us, there are the 4 that we all serve on listed, and then I have another 6. Commissioner Dumas has another 2, and you have another 1. So if you were to choose to have a designee go to the SWORIV meetings, I'm open to that motion if you'd like to make it. I haven't looked into this. I don't know what's allowed and what's not allowed. But if you would prefer to have a designee fulfill that role, that is your prerogative. But I do believe that because they are a shared responsibility of this board, that all 3 of us should lend our names to at least one of the committees of the 9 that we have to serve on.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. I would like that to be in the motion that a designee be at that particular facility. When we say responsibility, I just was sworn in, and we also had the other swearing with the clerk. It says to abide the Constitution of the state of Ohio. So I went to the ORC, and these are not committees that we have to be on. It's not, they have identified the committees we have to be on, and then the others is what we'd like to be on. I will have to say that when I served as president, I had a lot more committees than the other commissioners. Vice president, I had a lot more committees than the other commissioner. But I've never heard in 234 years where somebody was forced, who's independently elected, some people get together. Now, I understand when we vote on issues, but when you start voting on my name, when you start voting on running my office, and you start voting on dictating my calendar, I think we're going down a slippery slope. So I would like to have it where it would be removed from my name and that a designee would be amended, that a designee would attend that particular committee. I will be doing a lot of work. I do a lot of work. And if anybody in the community, you said Alicia Reese don't do no work, they start busting out laughing. But I also have just recovered for something that I've got to take care of, but that's nobody's business. And I just think that I should get the respect. I would never, I want to be honest, I would never vote for anything with any of you all's name and tell you what you got to do, because you were individually elected. So I'd like that removed from my name, and I'm willing to do what is required by the Ohio Revised Code as I have been sworn to do.
I'm trying to determine who's the chair at this point up here. Are you the chair?
I'm the chair.
Okay, I'd like to make a comment as it relates to the various committees. And so, Commissioner Driehaus, you have 10 committees. I have 7, which would make Commissioner Reese to have 5. We have known for a while that the one in question, SWORWIP, is a workforce development board and commission, and we have had a representative of a commissioner as long as I've been here. And to ask to share the responsibility is not too much to ask, in my opinion, and I really think it's such an important commission and board that it needs a commissioner on it. Now, I am willing to, Commissioner Reese, if you'd like to take a different one, and I could take that one if you'd like another one, but I think we need to do our fair share and be responsible as we have been as it relates to representing the board. So if you'd like to take one of mine, because currently you would only have one additional board or commission.
Well, I just want to say, if you say share the work and responsibility, I think no one can challenge the work that I do.
Well, I'm not challenging your work.
But I'm just saying, we're individually elected, and we're elected to abide the Ohio Revised Code. A lot of times we say we've been doing something. That's what I came down here to do, to change what we've been doing. Because for 234 years, we've been leaving people out. For 234 years, we've been doing a lot of things that left people out. So I'm not here to just say we doing it because we've been doing it. I'm here to do it because it's Ohio Revised Code. Now, in terms of doing work and the workload, I mean, my load is stacked with a lot of work on behalf of the citizens of Hamilton County, so I don't want that to be it. I don't see what the problem would be, because I'm not trying to tell you what to do, because I can't. You got independently elected. I'm not trying to tell Commissioner Driehaus what to do. She's been independently elected, but I want to tell both of y'all I've been independently elected. So we got to quit trying to tell me what to do. And as long as I'd like to give it to the prosecutor's office. Is it something legal that I have to do? And if it's not, I don't have to do it. I was elected. 218,000 people elected me, and they're happy with what I'm doing. So I don't want y'all to get into this thing where you're treating me like the administration. I'm not the administrator. You're not gonna tell me what to do. You're not gonna dictate what my office does. We ran on some things, and we're gonna do those things. So when I was the vice president, I was on the committee, and I did serve on the committee. I've been willing to make some changes. You want to change the times of the meetings, put it to 10 a.m. when people can't get down here. I went along with it. But I cannot go along with this. I'm willing to do what is required in Ohio Revised Code, and I would hope that you all would not be voting on my name and trying to make me do something, because I think that would set a precedence and would be a slap in the face to the 218,000 people that went in there and hit my name. And I find it, to be honest, I was trying to be nice, I find it downright disrespectful. Now, I done took a lot of stuff in the first term. We ain't taking it in the second term. You got to have some respect for each other. And so I'm saying we're here debating Alicia Reese. I'm not debating you all, I'm debating Alicia Reese. And I'm saying Alicia Reese has given what I'm willing to do, because I got other things that I told the voters that I would be doing. And I'm willing to do it. I'm just a commissioner now. I'm not the president. I'm not the vice president. And when I was in those things, I did a lot more.
Madam
That's my
Chair,
thing right there. Sorry,
I was willing to take one of mine and give her one. But with that not being part of the solution, I'd like to call the question.
Let me offer something. Thank you, Commissioner. So, when we talk about precedent, it is unprecedented for any county commissioner to say they don't want to take any of these committees. We've always shared this responsibility in my 8 years here. We've always divvied them up. We've tried to be respectful about where interests lie. We did have some previous conversations with your staff early on about this being a good fit because it's workforce development, and so we thought we had come to a good resolution of this. Clearly, that is not the case. So if we were to change language here to allow for a designee to be offered for the SWORA board, we would simply need a language change in the now there be it resolved clause. And let me read an option out and see if we can agree to this. So in the now therefore be it resolved that the following commissioners or their appropriate designees are here to serve on these various committees. Does that answer the question? And we can.
Yes, I would do, yes, that does.
Commissioner Dumas, can you agree to
I'm
that?
not in agreement with that. I think that commission and board needs to have the commissioner there. They oftentimes asked about the progress of the commission, what the commissioners are doing, several things that I believe are only a commissioner can do. And I think it's not too much to ask to have an additional commissioner board for Commissioner Reese. So I would not be in agreement with that.
That puts us at a bit of a crossroads, ladies.
Yeah, and it's interesting
So
because we're debating Alicia Reese.
Let me just say that
not.
on these boards, and you are correct that these boards, we represent this commission on these boards because we have an important role to play on these boards. If you'll recall, when we did this originally, I got 2 new committees, the Solid Waste Committee and the Stormwater Committee, neither of which I had any experience or had served on at all in my previous term. I was willing to take those committees. I've worked hard on those committees, and I think it's valuable to have the representation of the commission on those committees, as it is true of all of these other committees that are listed here, whether they're part of the 4 that we all have to do or not. I hear what you're saying, Commissioner Summer Dumas. However, if the one office were to choose to designate someone in their stead, it's their responsibility, but yet they can designate someone. I am willing to do that so that we can move on here. So I'm going to make a motion that we pass this. I don't know if I should do it.
Amendment.
Should I do it in 2 parts or 1 part? Do I make the amendment and then pass the resolution? All right, let's do that. All right, so I'm going to move that we amend the resolution so that the now therefore be it resolved clause states that now therefore be it resolved that the following commissioners or their appropriate designee are here to serve on the committees, and then et cetera, as the resolution goes. I'm going to make that motion.
Second.
Commissioner Dreehouse,
Yes.
Commissioner Reese,
Yes.
Commissioner Summer Dumas.
Oh,
Okay, thank you. Now I'm going to make a motion that we pass the resolution designating members of the Board of County Commissioners to serve on various committees, councils, and boards for the year 2025 with the amended language.
Second.
Commissioner Dreehouse?
Yes,
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Commissioner Summer Dumas?
thank you. Okay, so
Pass you the-
then it's fine. It's fine. All right, let's move on into the meat of,
Wait, no, 9.
we have to, oh, I'm sorry. Who's got 9? Yep. That's mine. All right, I offer a resolution to designate the official representative and alternate for the purpose of voting at the annual meeting of the County Commissioners Association of Ohio in 2025.
Second.
Commissioner Dreehouse?
Yes?
Commissioner Summer Dumas?
Yes.
Commissioner Reese?
Before we go in, I'll pass you the gavel. And we switch seats. Don't. Yes.
Yeah, we already voted on this.
I'll pass you the gavel. And we change seats. President.
Want to go change your names?
Okay.
I'm gonna take my chair.
You want your hand?
I want my chair.
can.
I want my-
Oh, cheers.
yeah, I just want the chair.
It's amazing they don't go up and down.
Okay, now,
I gotta watch my knee. Thing here.
okay. The next item on our agenda, and I will not move too quickly, Christy, so that you can get back in place. Do we have any public comments? I don't have any cards. Is there anybody online? Okay. All right. Then we will move into the comments and motions of the commissioners. Commissioner Summer Dumas.
Thank you. I have a few comments. And I want to thank you, President Dreehouse, for filling in all last year for the Visit Cincy Commission. You didn't have to do that, but you wanted us to have a representative, so I thank you for that. I also want to thank for the advancement of projects that we've done from in 2024 would only have happened. All the projects that you, excuse me. All the projects that we have completed that were mentioned earlier could only happen if the majority of the commission agreed on. So it was a team effort for sure to get all of those things done. For this year, 2025, there are priorities that I'll be working on this year, continuing to work on. There are people and agencies assigned to work toward these priorities and in no specific order. I want us to develop more affordable housing, reduce the homelessness, evaluate our small businesses. We've helped small businesses. I think we have 4 rounds of funding, but we have lost so many small businesses just this year. More are coming in, new businesses, but the ones that we've helped have lost their businesses. Even in December, there were 10 businesses that folded. I want to continue senior housing repair. I want to increase services for veterans. I want to continue to encourage our youth. I will be advocating for more services for reentry and producing, as I said, in no particular order, producing a fair Bengals contract that our residents can be proud of. And then I plan on making this happen by advocating relentlessly on whatever issue or priority or project that I choose to bring forth to this board, listening reliably. So making sure that when I hear things, I'm hearing things the right way and that we're doing things the right way and I'm not hearing more than what's going on. Strategizing responsibly. That means continuing to research on subjects that come up on this board and making sure that the strategy that I come up with is God-led and also something that I know our board would possibly be in agreement with. And then I'm going to encourage repeatedly our staff, our administration. They have done such a great job since I've been here in 2019. And then I will be creating regularly different initiatives, as I did last year, several, the Inspire, your Beyond Your Imagination. We're looking at RISE, which is a reentry program, but I will continue to create things on a regular basis, and that's all I have at this point. While I was off, there were several webinars that I attended, but they're not, I can talk about those later, so.
Thank you. Commissioner Reese.
I think I pretty much said what I needed to say at this time, but in the upcoming weeks, I'd like to get more information on the Paycor potential sale, because I know we're a big client of Paycor. They do all of our payroll. But secondly, as it relates to the stadium, some people, they kept showing the stadium as though Paychecks was going to buy the stadium. I said, well, they might have to put in another $2 billion. But how does that affect, and is Paychecks, I know we have to approve naming, and we have to make sure it's the right kind of name. Where is that in our contract? And we also found out how much, because it was public, how much they actually sold the naming rights. I think 16 years, which is, yeah, 60 million, that's not much. So we need to know that, and their colors are blue and white, so I don't want to look like the Colts or Dallas Cowboys or anything. So what would that be? So I just think we need to get ahead of it and not get behind it, and at some point, maybe President Driehaus, maybe at some point have that brought up, and so the public knows and we know what's happening there. But that's all I had.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, and Administrator Ludo, when we have that information as to what the status of that is, we can bring that forward?
Yes, we're working on that as we speak, and we'll bring it forward to the board when we have a report on it.
Thank you. All right. So for my comments, I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. And thank my colleagues for the vote of confidence for me as president this year. I appreciate that. Looking forward to working with both of you. We got a lot accomplished, not only last year, but we've gotten a lot accomplished over 8 years that I've been here, 4 for some, 6 for some. I mean, we've just gotten a lot done. And it's been very gratifying to be part of a team where we continue to push the ball forward here in Hamilton County for everybody that lives in Hamilton County, not just some, but all. And we're strategically putting policies in place to make sure that people feel welcome here and that this county is working in that direction to make sure that everybody is well served. So grateful for that work with both of you and with staff, with the administrator, with the assistant administrator, with the budget staff. We've got a really great team here in Hamilton County, second to none, and I'm looking forward to continuing to work with the staff on moving those priorities forward. I too wanted to recognize the National Day of Mourning for Jimmy Carter. It is a very big loss for this country, the longest living president. He did a lot when he was in office. I'm older than some on the dais. I remember the days when we had those gas lines like at the gas stations, and we were all asked to turn off the air conditioning to conserve energy, and we just did it, right? It was kind of the attitude of the country at the time, and we were trying to do something collectively to help the United States of America, and Jimmy Carter put us in that frame. And then he continued to do that work with Habitat for Humanity, but so many other organizations because of his dedication to the American people and to his own community. So I have a lot of respect for Jimmy Carter, and it was a tremendous loss for the country to lose him. And then lastly, I just wanted to mention, I too had all kinds of things going on, but I'm not gonna go through all of that today, but rather thank those that especially were involved in the snow event. Eric Beck is in the back of the room. We had a snow event that was unlike what we've seen in the recent past, and we were well prepared, and I've heard good things about the county roads. Thank you, Eric, and to your team who worked countless hours to get those roads cleared. Really appreciate your hard work. I think we got something coming tomorrow. So we see how we do with the next one, but it is no small task to get this community up and running as quickly as possible after an event like that, after all the snow. So thanks to the engineer, thanks all to the sheriff for keeping us in the loop by what level of emergency that had been declared, and then to Bert Watts for taking care of our facilities as we go. Our spots out front were cleared by facilities. So, because that's a city street and that had not been cleared. So anyways, no offense to the city, but it is what it is. So, so thanks again to the team, and thanks to Jeff Aludo, of course, for organizing all of the above. So with that, Jeff, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thanks, commissioners. Just want to wish everyone a happy new year. A happy new year to all the county employees. I do have a few leave items today, but before I do that, I just pile on a little bit on the snow emergency work. Commissioner, thank you for acknowledging Engineer Beck, county facility staff, the sheriff, et cetera. Do want to just acknowledge a couple of other individuals and or groups of employees. And that first would be we were actually, the county suspended operations on Monday. We don't do that very often. Once every couple of years, I think we'll have an event big enough or icy enough where we have to do that. But that applies to most county employees, but there are still groups of county employees that, because of the nature of what they do, they have to get to work somehow. And this is all public employees. I would just thank all the public employees, but the county employees specifically that had to get to work for the safety and health of the community, sheriff's deputies, 911 operators. We had, I know one employee who was in the building on Monday, and I asked him to come down and check on the 6th floor to make sure everyone had gotten the message about the suspended operations. And I know there's one employee in our IT staff who was here because he had to make sure that he was here to make sure that if people were working remotely and something went down, that it could be fixed. So I want to thank all the people who did that. I also want to thank Bridget Doherty, our communications director, because all of the communications with the media, social media, with other elected offices, Bridget was just instrumental in making sure that all that ran seamlessly. So I want to thank her directly for that. So with that, commissioners, I do have a couple of leave items. There are a couple of appointments here, Commissioner Driehaus, that I'll defer to you maybe initially on, because that's item number one is I'm happy to introduce them, but if you want to do the appointments, and then I'll hit we have 2 budget adjustments as well.
Okay, so we've got 2 leaves related to appointing people to, one is to SORTA and the other one is to the VSC. And so the resolution appointing 3 new members, actually these are reappointments to SORTA. Commissioner Dumas, would you be willing to make that motion?
Thank you. I'd like to make a motion reappointing 3 members to the Southwestern Ohio Regional Transit Authority: Chelsea Clark, Anthony Bryce, and Dan Driehaus.
Second.
Commissioner Dumas?
Yes.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Commissioner Driehaus?
I'm going to abstain from that one. All right, by leave number 3 then is the resolution appointing members to the Veteran Services Commission, those members being Victoria Parks, Bill Burwinkle, and Lincoln Ware. Those are reflective of each of the 3 offices. We each had someone we wanted to offer, and so this resolution reflects that. So I'll make a motion to approve of by leave number 3.
Second.
I wanted to say
Discussion.
Yeah. Thank you. First of all, I just wanted to say that this is a big step. I wanted to remind the Veteran Services Commission, according to the Ohio Revised Code, because we are increasing the budget, and I want to say this is a big thing for our board because it's the largest in the history of Hamilton County for veterans. We had the option of doing 6, which would have taken over the board. And I just think that as a board, we did, in the spirit of partnership, we decided that we would do 3, and I just think this is good to have a good partnership, and so very happy to support this.
Thank you.
I'd like to comment. Bill Burwinkle is my representative. He's a veteran, of course, and extremely excited about being part of this commission. Unfortunately, could not make it today, but can't wait to get started. So
Agreed.
So I'm sorry, I didn't know the person was here. Can I say mine is Lincoln Ware, a Marine, proud Marine, and was helpful with veteran services and doing a lot of volunteer. He is here today, and we're happy to have you be my nominee.
Great. And I will say something about my appointee, who is Victoria Parks, a woman of color who served proudly in the military, and she is very enthusiastic about this appointment. And I agree that we have allocated more dollars for the VSC, about double what their previous budgets have been, and that is record-setting with the intent of more services being provided. And so we've got representatives now on the board who also represent different conflicts, which I think is really important. We had many people that have served in the past, older folks, not to take away from this conflict. I think it's important that they continue to serve, but we wanted to bring other conflicts and people of different generations, of different perspectives into the group. So I agree that I think this is a good move. So the motion has been made and seconded. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Dreehouse?
Yes.
Commissioner Summer Dumas?
Yes.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioners. There are 2 additional by leave items on the agenda. By leave 2 is budget adjustment number 2 for the year. This is for various restricted funds. It is an adjustment in domestic relations court for some software upgrades out of the special projects fund, an adjustment in parking facilities to address an employee retirement payout for 2024, a transfer in the engineer's office for replacement parts for traffic signals, and an appropriation in the engineer's office for road resurfacing in Anderson, Crosby, Greene, Harrison, and Springfield townships. Again, all of these are restricted fund departments. Recommend approval.
Thank you. Since the engineer is here, Eric, could you come forward just for a second? The amount, the $6.9 million that is being allocated through this by leave, we just heard the communities that will benefit from this. Do you have any idea how many lane miles that represents?
I do, and I have that's on my regular agenda item.
Would you just tell us?
I would if it is,
We're in suspense. I'm in suspense. I don't know about everybody else.
let's see. We have Clough Road in Anderson Township, Coleraine Road from US 27 to Yateman, Day Road, Dick Road, East Miami River Road, Ebenezer Road, Edgewood Road, Meadowcrest Road, Struble, Taylor, and Work Road for a total of 12.13 miles.
Okay, great. Thank you. Commissioners, any questions about by leave 2?
No questions.
No questions.
All right, I'm going to make a motion to approve of by leave 2.
Second.
Commissioner Dreehouse?
Yes?
Commissioner Summer Dumas?
Yes.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Thank you. Thanks, Eric, for coming up on that one.
Thank you, Commissioners. And by leave number 4 is a budget adjustment number 3. This is for 2024 issuance costs related to the sewer district credit facilities. You remember last year we had developed a credit facility for the Metropolitan Sewer District to allow us to more nimbly finance some of our consent decree and ongoing operational issues with the sewer district. The board had approved that. There are issuance costs for those, just as there are issuance costs for any bond issuance, et cetera. Typically, we would have MSD pay for this directly. We were trying to work over the course of the last year with the finance department at the city. It just didn't get worked out despite our best efforts between the budget office and the finance office. That's how that will proceed routinely moving forward. But in this particular case, to make sure that those costs get paid, we were recommending that we go ahead and pay those issuance costs, which have to be paid, and it will then just flow back to the county through our reimbursement from MSD as the city reimburses us for MSD costs. So, and that's in the amount of $140,000. I recommend approval. John is here if there are any more specific questions on the item.
Are there any questions or
No
comments?
questions.
Commissioner?
No questions.
All right, I'm going to move that we approve of by leave 4.
Second.
Commissioner Dreehouse?
Yes.
Commissioner Summer Dumas?
Yes.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Thank you, Commissioners. That concludes my by leave
All
items.
right, thank you, Jeff. Let's move into the regular meeting agenda. The engineer's got 4 items, one of which maybe we've disposed of already, but thanks for being here, Eric.
Thank you. I appreciate the gratitude towards the engineer's office. Obviously, it was not me out there driving snowplows. My employees put in a lot of hard work, and I truly appreciate them, and I appreciate you acknowledging that. Item number 1 is a resolution to set public hearing dates for the construction project to make repairs to sidewalks and driveway aprons along various county roads in Anderson, Coleraine, Columbia, and Springfield townships. We'd like to set the public hearing dates for January 23rd at 10 a.m. and February 27th at 10 a.m. If you approve these dates today, the hearing letters will be sent to the public tomorrow. This is covering the 17% of sidewalks that were inspected in 2024. Item number 2 is a resolution for the 2024 sidewalk program, which is Project 502401, which permits the county to forward any unpaid bills to the county auditor for collection through property tax assessments. So approximately 75% of the bills were previously paid by the property owners. There's $8,731 with 12 property owners still to be paid, and those will be assessed to their taxes. Item number 3 is a resolution for a joint agreement with Sycamore Township to install preemption system for traffic signals along multiple roads within the township. There's 23 signals involved on Galbraith, Kemper, Kenwood, Plainfield, Reed Hartman, Hosbrook, Cornell, and Macaulay. Sycamore Township will be responsible for 100% of the cost for the installation, operation, repair, maintenance, and replacement or removal. Item number 4 is our 2025 resurfacing program, which, as we stated previously, is in Anderson, Coleraine, Crosby, Greene, Harrison, and Springfield Townships. We have a bid opening date of February 6th. $6,310,210 is our engineer's estimate, with $2 million coming out of Road and Bridge and the balance coming out of Permissive Auto Fund. If you'd like to hear the roads again, I can read those, but they total about 12.13 miles. And if you do the math, that figures out to about $500,000 per mile on resurfacing. It keeps getting more expensive. We've gone from about a $4 million resurfacing program up to this about $7 million, and we're getting about the same amount of work done. So costs keep going up, but we keep trying to get all our roads done.
Thank you. Commissioners, are there any questions for the engineer?
Yeah, item 1, where is the funding coming from for item 1? I know it's for public hearing dates and.
The funding for the sidewalk replacement comes from the property owners. Okay. We go out and inspect them. It's property owners' responsibility for their frontage to maintain the sidewalks.
Okay. And I keep hearing Anderson Township for sidewalks and for other repairs as it relates to the streets. Am I just hearing Anderson a lot?
Well, it's alphabetically, it's first, so that's probably why you hear it more. Okay, but yeah, we spread it around all the town for the sidewalk program. All the townships get covered at the same amount of time.
So that was my question. Yes. Okay, that being A or whatever, but every community does not always qualify for sidewalk repair.
We inspect all of them. Not all of the townships have a large amount of sidewalk in them on county roads. Okay. So we're only inspecting the sidewalks on the county roadways.
Okay. All right. Thanks. That's all I have.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Mr. Engineer, on item number 4.
Yes.
I know you said it's getting more expensive, and I know you're bringing them here, and we've been passing, getting the streets repaved. One of the things I would like, if possible, and I know you have it because you're the engineer, you know it, but I think it would be good if there was something maybe on a graphic or a PowerPoint we could put on the screen to kind of show to Hamilton County citizens, maybe in the last 5 or 10 years, look at all the street, here's the areas, and here's all the, because we can't take that for granted. I mean, there's other places in the United States, you go there and those streets are horrible. I mean, you potholes everywhere and just tear your car up all over the place. And we are doing repavement, and I just think it would be good at some point, I don't know when or how you want to do it, or Pheasant Tree House, but something that could be a graphic to show here's the progress, because it seems like we're passing a lot of these things. But
yes,
here's
we
the progress
do.
Of it.
That's a great idea. We do have that information. We've been putting that together, and I will get a presentation put together that I can give you on that. And just so you understand, the resurfacing is not the only roadway projects we do. Right. This is just the basically resurfacing. We have other projects when we get funding from SORTA or OPWC that may be the same type, just resurfacing a road, but that's when we can leverage other funds to help our money go further.
Yeah, I just thinking like a statement in terms of, what does our county look like versus these other counties? And these are the great things that we're doing. Of course, we got more work to do, but what are we doing? How is it looking? And, what are we?
Where's our progress? Yes.
Yeah, and I know there's a lot of progress, but a lot of times we vote on a number, this is number 4 on the agenda. I just want the citizens to know, look at all this great hard work that's happening.
I will get that for you, yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have one question also on item 4. So when we're doing the resurfacing or really anything else related to roads, I know I've asked you this before, probably every year when this comes forward. Do we have an eye towards the opportunity for bike lanes, if appropriate, when we're going in and resurfacing roads?
Yes. When we look at these roads, we put together our package for resurfacing. We look at the entire infrastructure in the area to see if there's routes where we can do that. And also on our resurfacing, we handle all of our drainage features. We replace guardrail. So it's not just the pavement. We do look at the entire system.
Okay, thank you. I just need to be reassured that we continue to think through that as we become a little more multimodal in the community. All right, Commissioners, I'm going to move that we approve of items 1 through 4.
Second.
Commissioner Dreehouse?
Yes?
Commissioner Summer Dumas?
Yes.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. All right. Also on the regular agenda, item number 5 has been pulled. We've got some good news on this one, actually, but that's for another day. But we've still got MSD here for item number 6.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. My name is Matt Spaderi, and I'm filling in for Lauren DeGrecia today, and Director Christie is here from MSD as well. So item number 6. Item number 6 is legislation to take various actions necessary to authorize the appropriation of one permanent easement from the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Company needed to complete this asset management project. The purpose of this project is to address the Camargo Canyon Pump Station, which is currently operating at full capacity, thereby limiting development and sewer availability for unsewered residents in the area. Additionally, there have been complaints regarding the station's noise level and odors. The pump station was built in 1990 and was originally intended to be a temporary solution until a trunk sewer could be constructed along Camargo Road, and that has since been constructed. The project will eliminate the Camargo Canyon pump station and install approximately 900 feet of new gravity sewer to connect to the sewer on Camargo Road. We've been unable to negotiate the purchase of an easement from B&O Railroad, which is not uncommon. They often won't settle until we initiate appropriation proceedings. So there's no funding being requested at this time, and once the appropriation proceedings conclude, MSD will return to request the construction funding.
All right, any questions related? And I didn't mean to gloss over, I shouldn't have, item number 5. So we have pulled this from the agenda, but we are not finished with this item. So could you just give us a little bit of background? This is about the Kenwood project where we had the public hearing, we left it open. I don't need you to go into a lot of detail here because we'll do that at the public hearing next.
Sure.
But give us a little bit of an update on what we have to look forward to here.
Sure. Yeah, sure. So as you stated, the initial public hearing was back on October 3rd, I believe, at the City of Madeira. It's the Kenwood Hills local sewer project, so it's in City of Madeira. And recently, MSD has determined that we are potentially eligible for a regionalization grant of about $4 million, as well as a 0% interest loan for the balance of the project funding needed. And therefore, applying that grant may allow this project to move forward in a more expeditious manner and reduce the funding needed from each of the residents in that neighborhood, in that Kenwood Hills neighborhood.
Right. So it's great news. And we need to have a hearing, do you think, within the month? Is that what we're hearing?
I think we're targeting the end of January.
All right. So
The
Yes,
grant
date?
needs to be awarded by the end of 2025.
we haven't determined
So we're on the clock.
the end of January. we need to get a public hearing, so, because we left it open, so we have to have another hearing out in the community, and let's deliver the good news, shall we, right? And then close the hearing when we're out there, so that's impending, and so we'll shop dates around with everyone to see if we can come up with an evening meeting before the end of the month.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wanted to just ask on one thing. From my recollection of the public hearing, it was not just the money. Of course, I'm happy about that if it doesn't have to come out of taxpayers, but there were people who didn't, I mean, it was almost a 50-50. I don't know if anybody has the transcripts, maybe we can read them, but it was not just a money issue, it was whether or not that area wanted it. It was 50-50, I thought. I could be wrong. Can't
Very
remember.
close.
But I just want to make sure, we would say, oh my God, we got the money, we solved it. There were some people who didn't want it, and it was almost half and half. So maybe it could help. I know it'll help me maybe get a recollection, like the transcripts, or I want to make sure that I'm clear when I go out there. I can't remember everything, but I do remember that was.
No, I follow with your recollection. There was 160 properties out there, and it was 81 to 79 was the polling that was conducted, so less than 51%. And so in at that hearing back in October, I know all three of you were present, there was definitely it was a divisive crowd.
And I think that's why we left it open.
I believe so.
Okay.
And this,
Okay.
this item would have continued it. I think we were trying to target next month with the new news of the funding opportunity. The project has the opportunity to take a different path.
Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, I was going to make a comment as it relates to the hearing that we were at. It was very close, but also MSD did a great assessment as far as the necessity for that project. And it was very clear to me that it was very necessary, even though some people may not want it. So the fact that we may have the money to pay for it for a necessity, I think is very good. So thank you.
And my recollection is part of the questions about redesign, some of it was related to cost. A lot of it was related to cost. And so if we can eliminate that barrier, then perhaps minds change. There will still be some costs, but will be far reduced if we can get this grant and apply it to this project. So we'll go back out. We'll hear from the citizens again. We have to go out for a public hearing anyway. So hopefully we can get that on the agenda before the end of the month and try to move forward, but hear what the community has to say about it. Okay.
And I just wanted to thank MSD. I know they've been answering some of the questions that the residents have brought up, and that's one reason why there was a delay in having an additional hearing. So I certainly appreciate that.
Can I ask one more thing to make sure we have to? If I'm not mistaken, Montgomery, we usually always ask, what did the local municipality say? And there was a councilwoman, or I don't know if she was vice mayor, I can't remember. She was totally against it. And then the mayor was silent on it. Do we have any new news from Montgomery, Madeira, the Madeira, the council there? Or will we have, now that we have the good news, have you reached out to them, or are we just going to wait to the hearing?
I don't believe MSD has reached out to them. I believe, at least my recollection, the councilwoman that spoke, I believe she was a resident. So I think she was speaking on behalf of her, personal
Right, no, I
residents,
understood
not
that, but
on-
yeah, she was speaking on herself. She said she was
Okay,
not representing the council, but it brought up to my head of, well, did they pass a resolution, or now that they have the new news, is that something we should look for, or no?
I don't know frankly, if they know. Oh, you're right there.
Let's share one thing really quick. Good afternoon, commissioners. I just wanted to share that. So the information we received is because Ohio EPA puts out a draft plan that essentially lays out what they're planning to propose for the grants and the loan awards for a bunch of projects that we and others across the state have applied for. And so we've seen that, we have that information, but really waiting for the final plan. Doesn't mean we can't talk about it publicly because it's public information, but I can't imagine anything will change, but we're just waiting for that final plan to then share fully share the good news that we have the grant. So we expect that, I think, in the next week or two. sometime in January that it'll be finalized. But the other thing I just wanted to add was with respect to communication with Madeira. I spoke with Assistant Administrator Holly Crispin earlier this week, and I believe she was going to reach out to them and share the news with them. So she can share any updates she has on that.
That's great.
Thank you for the clarification.
Okay, so any other questions? We good? All right, I'm going to move that we approve of regular agenda item number 6.
Second.
Commissioner Dreehouse.
Yes.
Commissioner Summer Dumas.
Yes.
Commissioner Reese.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to move on to the consent agenda. I'm going to turn it over to Administrator Aludo.
Thank you, Commissioners. Your consent agenda is as follows. Item 7 is a resolution relating to credit cards in the Board of Elections for $26,800. Item number 8 is credit cards or use of credit cards in the Administration and Board of County Commissioners for $180,000. Item number 9 is the use of credit cards in Hamilton County Media Engagement for $240,000. Item number 10 is a resolution authorizing the use of credit cards in addiction response at $180,000. Item number 11 is a resolution authorizing the award of ITB 094-24. This is with John Tumlin and Sons, relating to county facilities courthouse parking lot security upgrades at $750,000. Item number 12 is a resolution authorizing an amendment with SP Plus related to the operating cost portion of the parking contract for our riverfront parking facilities at $900,000 for 2024. Item 13 is a resolution P003-25 authorizing an agreement with the Village of Silverton and the Board of County Commissioners and Sheriff for police protection services over the 3-year period. That's a revenue contract of $3.98 million. Item 14 is a resolution authorizing the award of ITB 053-24 with Graybach LLC. This relates to the first phase of renovations at the Hillcrest campus for $5.934 million. Item 15 is authorizing the award of an invitation to bid with Capital Electric Builders. This is for the Engineers Department for traffic signal maintenance, $150,000. Item number 16 is the accepting of 2 purchase orders in Hamilton County Common Pleas Court and the Communications Center for $1.009 million. Item 17 is authorizing an agreement between Intrado Life and Safety and the Hamilton County Commissioners for the upgrade of 911 server equipment at the Communications Center for $1.113 million. Item number 18 is the use of credit cards by the Coroner's Office, $12,000. Item 19 is authorizing the use of credit cards also in the Coroner's Office at $24,000. Item 20 is a resolution approving agreements with Clemens Nelson and Associates. This is for assistance with collective bargaining activities for board departments and other elected offices in 2025 at $435,000. Item 21 is a revenue agreement with the Southwest Ohio Regional Workforce Investment Board for Job and Family Services to serve as the one-stop operator. That's $2 million in revenue. Item 22 is amendment number 1 to an original agreement with the Clerk of Courts through Job and Family Services related to child support case filings at $20,899. Item 23 is reporting no objection by the sheriff to 3 liquor permit applications. Item 24 is a report on the appropriation and use of DTAC funds for 2024 through the treasurer. Item 25 is the monthly investment report for November through the treasurer, and that is your consent agenda, Commissioners. Happy to answer any questions.
Okay, are there any questions?
Thank you. Jeff, item 18 and 19, can you clarify? I looked it up, but for the people that are watching, there's a $12,000 credit card usage and $24,000. I believe one is for supplies and the other one is for training and education travel. But can you clarify that?
That is correct, Commissioner. I don't have 18 and 19 in my packet, so
Okay.
give me 1 second here. services, fleet services for the coroner's office. Item number 19 is the Fifth Third credit card within the coroner's office. This would be for use of other approved expenditures within the office, including training, work-related expenses, et cetera.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Questions?
All right, I'm going to move that we approve of consent agenda items 7 through 25.
Second.
Commissioner Dreehouse?
Yes.
Commissioner Summer Dumas?
Yes.
Commissioner Reese?
Yes.
Thank you. Is there anything else for the good of the cause? All right, I'm going to make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Commissioner Dreehouse?
Yes.
Commissioner Summer Dumas?
Yes.
Commissioner Reese?